He is a local that's been killing it for years. He is also going to be the star of a new web series called Unfit, coming out very soon. Make some noise for Jason Krychek. Let him hear it.
More money, more problems, right? I'm just kidding. You're like, it's not the voice we expected to come out of the hipster Grim Reaper. So anyways, more money, more problems. If that's the way you pronounce the word more, you're probably not great with finances either. I'm allowed to do that joke because I'm awful with money. I think when they come out with male sex robots, the women will only buy the broken ones because they think they can fix them. Do you guys know if somebody murders you and then wears your skin, that makes you an accessory? Thank you, I like that one too. I'm a cat person. We got any cat people in the audience?
No.
Couple? Yeah. I like cats so much, if I see one when I'm driving around, I'll literally stop to try to pet the cat. Like I have cat treats in my car and just run it up to him. Oh, come here, little kitty. There's some treats. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I like cats more than pussy. I guess that I don't carry around treats for women, so. I mean, unless you count cocaine. So. Hey, there goes some coke. It's important to know that I'm a cat person, to know about the script that I'm writing. It's a children's movie called All Dogs Can Go to Hell. Had to use a public restroom earlier. I don't really like using public restrooms, but you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. It's that saying, when you gotta do some coke, you gotta do some coke. Like, I don't care, I'll use the toilet with the stall door open, but if I'm doing coke, it's like, hey, this is a private moment between me and these three guys I just met at the bar. So. Sometimes I like to do so much coke that my mouth goes numb, so it feels like I'm not sucking dick for it. I was a stranger when you sit on the hand. I actually think if I were gay, I'd probably suck dick for drugs at least twice as much as I do now. Now you guys can laugh, but I actually did just get out of rehab, so thank you. Graduated rehab. For a back injury, not the drug kind. I still do drugs, but I have a very good personal trainer. When I started out, he was like showing me some stretches. I was like, there's just no way I could do that. He's like, of course you can, just keep trying. It's like, no, it is even more discouraging. I was like, when I was a teenager, I could suck my own dick. And yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna say. But instead he said something so encouraging. He was like, if you could before, you can again. So fast forward to 2 months later, I'm sitting in my room, yelled out to my wife, I'm like, babe, get in here, you gotta see this. What's that? I'm like, babe, get here. She runs in, she's like, oh my God, that is awesome. But I don't understand why you had to swallow your own cum. I thought I had to. I thought it was like when a cop wants to use a taser. Like you have to see how it feels on yourself before you do it to someone else. Saw the most hilarious shirt I've ever seen before. Said across it said, "I buy houses." But it was a homeless guy wearing it. One house he couldn't buy was his own. I feel bad for homeless people who have agoraphobia. For those of you who don't know what agoraphobia is, it's when you're afraid to leave home. Like the opposite of homophobia or whatever. I think homeless people should just learn magic, because there's at least one quarter behind everyone's ear. You guys been walking around the strip seeing those magicians out there bothering you? I don't know if you guys know this, but magicians roll up their sleeves to show you they're not hiding any dignity. At least they have a job, though. Not my job. You ever heard anyone say Mexicans are stealing our jobs? It's so dumb. Saying Mexicans are stealing our jobs is like saying black guys are stealing our desirable white women. I can say that joke too, because I was raised by a pack of Newports. One of my friends was actually telling me, he was like, you know, like almost all black people have white in them. I was like, is that why they're all racist? I'll let you guys try to figure out who that was racist against, if anyone. It's a very confusing joke. Been doing some unmanly things lately. I had to go pick up some tampons for my wife. I don't know if any guys here had to go pick up tampons, but it's uncomfortable for a man. And I get to the checkout line, the cashier, the guy that's checking me out, he brings him up, he was like, to say something snarky. It's like, unscented, huh? I didn't know what to say, I was just like, ugh, not for long, am I right? Alright, smell you later. It's not the only unmanly thing I do. I'll wear my fanny pack. Sometimes I'll wear it around my arm. My friends was like, what's up with that man purse? It's like, dude, did you just assume my purse is gender? I was like, not okay these days. Can't assume the gender. I have a gay roommate. I walked in on him the other day, and he was having sex with a transsexual. And he jumped up, he was like, it's not what it looks like. It's a dude. Couldn't catch that, he thought he got caught being straight, so. I think when my dad left 30 years ago and went out for a pack of smokes and never came back, maybe he got American spirits and he's still just outside smoking the same cigarette. Oh, yeah, that's for the smokers. Smokers only. My father was like the father I never had. Speaking of fathers, you know, if you say Jesus 3 times in the mirror, he still never comes back either. My dad is kind of like Jesus, though. He came back for 3 days one time. Don't get into that religion stuff. One time a Muslim girl stole my heart, though. So I cut her hands off. It's a cultural thing. I had this friend do something really messed up to me the other day. She was like, do you want to go out for pizza? I'm buying. Like, fuck yeah, I want some free pizza. And we get there and it's vegan pizza. And I'm not a vegan. To put that in to perspective for you, that's like if we were having sex, she was like, hey, do you want to do anal? Like, fuck yeah, I want to do anal. And then she brings another guy into the room.